Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, AtomicAvacado, and today I'm here with some Stellaris. Now, you might not know what this is, but this is very near and dear to my heart. I've played a little bit of it. You could say 119 hours so far, and let's just say it's one of my favorite games that I own right now. Just start out with making a new species, empire stuff. Does that kind of look like an avocado? Well, that's what we're going with. This sounds like a bunch of Cadia. That's avocadice. Okay. Sure. Adjective is an avocadian. Yeah, this seems like a little hard to understand at first, I imagine, but... Oh, drones? We'll just be fungoid. That makes sense. Sure. You can be machine. Where was there machines? This is way more difficult than I remember. Hold on. We can do the name. We can have the guac will be the ship prefix. That sounds cool. Okay, traits. This tells you what type they are. Not really what type, what they're good at or what they're bad at, really. And you want to have positive points, and you have 5 picks to choose from. So if I were to choose like very strong, I would be in the negatives, and you need to finish off positive. So I'd need to pick something that would make it so that I could do very strong. Let's be natural physicist, intelligent, adaptive or extremely adaptive. Let's be adaptive. We can be we need to minus some stuff, so okay. We need minus some stuff. What do we need? Lifespan. Okay, now we gotta choose how we will play for the rest of the game. Do we want to be materialistic? I have a mod that gives you more, so this wouldn't be in the base game. There's more in here as well, so... Hold on. I want to see where I can get, like, robots or something, like, right away. Military council you can have. Like, there's so much stuff in here. You can have slaves apparently already. What does this do? And principles of science and rational. Do we want to be scientific? Or do we want to worship the great avocado? And then there's some more stuff down here, and that's pretty cool as well. Okay, let's start with this stuff. Do we want peace or war? Looking at us, I think we will be materialist, xenophobe, which means we can have slaves, and we don't like we don't like xenophiles, which are like people who would do democracy and other stuff. Let's do. But then we do have. We can have elitists as well. So up here is the stuff that it's gonna suggest us to get. Once we buy one of these, I think. Dictatorial. This tells you the type of what we have down there. Imperial, where yeah, we'll be imperial. That makes sense. So if you didn't catch it, we are natural physicists that are intelligent, solitary, strong, and deviant. We're fungal, avocadians. We're imperial, technocracy, warrior culture, and we hate xenophiles. We're militaristic, fanatic, materialist, and elitist. We have humanoid ships, and we love tropical worlds because funguses grow best in jungles. And this is me. This is our call sign. Let's roleplay actions just so YouTube likes it, you know? In the eons since the first primitive Avocadia communities took shape in the dense jungles of Dipian, our civilization has spread and prospered. The birth of science and rational thought necessitates the removals of those political leaders who impeded technological process through ignorance, superstition, sheer stupidity, or combination of the three. Instead, a single qualified ruler from the scientific community would be chosen to guide our developing nation in the future. Now, after the discovery of hyperlane network, the minds of the Atomists have finished development of their first hyperdrive drives. The stars themselves finally at our grasp. So, let's get right into this. So, this game seems pretty confusing at first, okay? This right here, this section, would be, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a update section, like, it gives me all the notifications that pop up. This tab right here, it's a technological tab. Yeah, there's even more tabs in here. It shows me what I can research so I can improve my future development in the game. So this is improved deflectors, which I'll get into later. I want to use that because I want to get my armies very good. This one kind of has garbage research right now, so what I want to do is just make it so that the research speed is way faster, because faster, so that I can get other stuff. This one, I might want this one just to make it easier to buy stuff. Okay, so that's just the first thing you need to get into, really, because it's the first notifications that pop up. This screen I haven't really used, and it's not that important until we contact other alien life forms later. This screen shows you everything, really. Not really everything, but it's very important. It tells you things that you can research to make your guys smarter, to get more upgraded stuff. It's like all the situations, obviously, and anomalies. Anomalies are like problems that you can research, and they all have different outputs, etc. Victory screen tells you your rank in the solar system, and right now there's 2 fallen empires, so I would be 5th place right now technically, and how well you're doing in the game. So right now I'm level 60 plus, and 10, 50, 48, 1. But I can build off this, and that's what I need to do. I would need to build off of it just to get more stuff, you know? Market, you can buy more items that you, at least these 4. Yeah. You have energy credits, which basically work as like coins and stuff. This is your base money, and you make energy credits by making necessary buildings to mine it. And I guess this would be technically your secondary currency, because you build buildings with this, you buy resources with this. Food tells you how much like your peoples can eat, obviously. This will go down eventually, like this number will go down with more people that I gain, like the empire population. So I would need to build zones to grow more food. Consumer goods, I can build more factories using this to make more consumer goods, which consumer goods turn into alloys. And alloys, I would say, are your like third currency, because they are used to build starbases and also ships. An influence is like currency that you would use when you get into contacts and other stuff. It's very important for making alliances and other stuff, like colonies and other stuff, you know. Just using a bunch of the same words. Planets and sectors, don't really need to get into this till we get more planets and sectors, obviously. Expansion planner, I haven't used this at all. Policies, this is stuff you could set to make, like, it's more like laws that you set for your people, and it can help you in the long run, or I guess right now, but just make decisions. And I think everything tells you what it is if you hover over it, so, and what effect it has on you. Edicts, I think they're more kind of like policies. They can give you just boosts for a certain amount of time. I don't really use those at all, and maybe I should start using these. That's probably why I haven't gotten that far. We can try and do the single player one on the channel and see how far we can get. This is traditions. Right here is Unity. You gain, it says 10.46 per month, but you can make it so that increases by building specific buildings, of course. And with it, there's this cost up here, and it tells you how much you need to buy to get your next tradition. And with the traditions, you can get certain boosters that help you with development, domination. There's specific tradition under the category. And I have, of course, another mod that helps me get more. So this is more than the base. So we can dabble in that later. Research speed right here tells you how fast your researchers are actually researching, and you can upgrade that by building mining stations in space or building research labs on planets. You have 2 building areas, really. Empire Sprawl, I'm not really quite sure what it means, but all I know is you want to keep this low, or else it affects like buying stuff or the time it takes to research stuff. And solar systems is how many solar systems you claimed, and planets are how many colonies you set up. And this is Starbase capacity. This is like defensive stations where you can set like outposts out. And this is basically your army, your troops and stuff. Ship designer. So these are like the ships that they basically give you. You have corvettes and defensive platforms right away. These are long. It takes a long time to learn how to play this game, so I might just skip ahead and just start playing the game. I can do tutorials if you want, but there's a bunch of tutorials online. But the ship, I'll just give you the basics of what everything else is. Ship designer, you can make ships and upgrade existing designs. Eventually you get into new types of ships, and all you need to know is that you want to optimize it to your best ability. Fleet manager is just another extension of this. It just shows it's more logistics on how to get on all of your army, basically. Technology, we've been here before. It's just researching stuff. Factions, I haven't really used, so I wouldn't know. Claims, this is, by the way, this is the Empire map. I can show you about this later. Claims, this is for like when you want to take someone's land that they already have, and you can make a claim just so that you can go to war eventually. Species tab, this shows you all the species in your empire, and you can set their rights. Like you can set these guys into slaves if you wanted to, but these are our people, so we don't want to do that. And species, I already showed you. Leaders show you the scientists, the governors. These guys take over planets, and they're pretty good. These are scientists. What scientists do, it's this ship right here. What you want to do with your scientists is you either want to explore or survey. Since we're early game, we're going to want them to survey. Notice how we're still paused and it's taken this long. Construction ships, okay, watch this. Construction ships, they don't need captains, but research ships do. captains are basically your leaders of ships, and they can become your leaders in the game if you have the voting right set to that. If you have the ability to be able to vote. Jeez. So I'm gonna want this guy, and I'm gonna. There's already mining stations in your base galaxy, but I have 2 stars here, and I only have a mining station on one of them. So I'm gonna build a mining station on this star so that we can get more energy, and that will help us eventually in the long run by giving us a better economy. So there's 3 speeds to this game. And you can pause at any time, so that's a good effect. So if you need to slow things down, just pause it. There's normal speed. There's fast. Oh wait, there's fast. And then there's fastest. But for new players, it's good to go on fast and fast, not fastest, on normal. Okay, we haven't see. This is the update tab. Sometimes it will just tell you right here, like the notification tab. Sorry, it will just tell you right here. So it's saying that who will take it? AtomicAvacado. Oh wow. So like, oh, I think my daughter or my son. Cool. And this is good because the legacy goes on. Okay, this is your galaxy map. You get it by clicking on here. And with it, you can see other nations, see where you are, your territory. And there's these map buttons down here, but we don't need to get into them till we find other enemies. Except for this tells you hyperlanes to where, like, how you can travel between systems. And this one shows you empires. So, like this. Like ours. And that's good for building up our empire. Okay, so she or he? It doesn't say. Or at least I don't see. Think. Anyway, this person's going over here to research this area. And what that does is makes it a potential area to how we can claim. So what I want to do right now is I want to lock down this area right now. So I'm probably just going to survey here, 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 and here and here. Then everything inside this border is mine. And I see a black hole right here. And that might be good research potential or something. I don't know. I haven't had a black hole before, so this is a good run. Certain areas have certain names, and I don't know why. I'm just along for the ride with you guys in this. So another thing a Starbase could do, and which I want to start doing right now, since we're getting a lot of stuff right now, is a Starbase right here. You can change everything in here. You can have it shipyards and other stuff, but I'm not going to get into that because that's later down the road. You can build defensive stations or new ships. Now you want to be careful with these new ships because they cost...
Construction online.
They cost a lot of energy. But I think I can handle it since I don't have much that the energy could go to elsewhere, at least. Right, so this is your planet screen, and with it you can add new buildings which get unlocked with population, or add new districts which help expand your current, what's the word I'm looking for? Your current planet. So I'm gonna do a generator district. Oh, I can't. See, I need more minerals. See, that's your secondary currency. And while I guess, wait, I could set this guy to make a
Construction online.
mining station right here. The science ship has been made, so let's get a scientist on this puppy. So see, we only have 4. 3 of them are busy researching those stuff, like the, what's the word? Like those shields. That's these 3. This guy is already out there doing stuff. So what we need to do is recruit stuff. This tells you their like trait cost, how much money they cost, how good they are, how old. We're gonna do this guy once we have enough money, obviously. More money. So that we can get, so that he can eventually over time get way better. And he's only 29, so he will learn a lot in his life. Once we find our first planet, I think that's a good place to stop, or at least close off the sections. These right here, sorry, you could build research stations over here. I'm gonna turn off that music so that if I need to cut, then it's not gonna be out of whack. Yeah, these affect this and make things go by faster, which is very good so that we can have the best technology in the galaxy, so that we may take out the galaxy or something like that. So there's only one more planet in this system, and then we're gonna, you could shift click so that after you're done with that, you can go right there. And then you can go right there so that we can have this place locked down. Sorry, I'm tired. I'm kind of doing football and working, so it's like a tiring schedule. I was supposed to do a live stream, I guess yesterday if I'm uploading this tomorrow, but I am very tired. And tomorrow's, well, I guess today is my last day, so if this is gonna come out Thursday, so that's gonna be good. And I can do a live stream tomorrow, which would be Friday. So I'm gonna do a live stream Friday. I'm gonna try and do a live stream every other day where it's like video, live stream, but I'm also gonna try to do Minecraft every other day or something. If it's on a live stream, or recording, but I think most likely live stream because live streaming is easier. So this black hole will provide, I think, research, and that will be good. Good. And I'm gonna set it on to fast. Oh wait, it's not like Sims. You have to add the plus mark. Oh, I can assign a new leader. So I'm gonna assign the leader from before. And I will get back to you once we have researched these areas.
Construction online. System scan complete.
Okay, so what I want to do is I'm gonna build a starbase right out here with this construction fleet, and he's gonna make it so this system is now mine. And I'm gonna rinse and repeat until the areas I want are mine. Ooh, this is cool. So we have a potentially habitable world, making it so that we might be able to live here eventually and start a new colony. But it's savanna, so it's not good for us really. But it could be good for slaves later down the line or something like that. And sorry, it's very late. And what I didn't tell you before is that there's at least one or two habitable worlds near your starting point. I can change that eventually, but that's how it is right now. Would you look at that? Another one. But this one's arid, and I forgot to survey the one above that one, so it's gonna be a little while. But this one only has 4 planets, so I could just hurry and go once he's done. This one has 8 more to go. Jeez, it's a lot of planets. This one is building the Starbase right now, but it's moving. So this will bump up our Imperial Sprawl. And it will bump up this. Okay, now we're getting these at a fast rate. We can go over onto the planet, Dipian, and get another generator district. You know, I think that's a good place to call it. We got there, at least. We researched. We got to the place, but we haven't built it. If you enjoyed, please consider hitting the like button. It's not that big of a hassle, and I will see you guys all later.